Hey there. If you're loving this content, smash that like button and hit subscribe. We've got a chillin' journey ahead. Ever wondered where the past refuses to stay buried? Let's peel back the layers of America's most haunted corners, where echoes of history linger louder than whispers in the dark. Picture stepping into a prison where silence was once a weapon. Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania opened in 1829, reshaping global incarceration. Um, Al Capone's cell still stands, its walls whispering tales of mobsters and reform gone wrong. Maybe next, a hospital built for tuberculosis patients. Waverly Hills in Kentucky, its body chute slid secrets into the ground. And um, now, guided tours reveal how hope and despair shared wards with doses of nurses said to patrol empty halls. Trans Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia uh, looms with stone walls and overcrowded memories. Once a place for healing minds, now a maze of shadows. Daylight tours strip away myths, exposing the raw truth of its crumbling corridors of Florida's St. Augustine Lighthouse guards, more than ships. Climb 219 steps for ocean views, but watch your step legends say a keeper's daughter still roams the spiral stairs, her laughter lost in the waves. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado uh, inspired a horror classic built in 1909. Its halls echo with laughter from long gone guests. Take a tour, and maybe, just maybe, you'll hear the piano playing itself in an empty ballroom. Sail through history aboard the Queen Mary in California. Uh, Once a luxury liner, now a floating ghost town. And crew members report phantom footsteps in engine rooms where workers died during her wartime voyages. Winchester Mystery House in California defies logic. Staircases aimed at ceilings, doors open to walls. Sarah Winchester built it to confuse vengeful spirits, or maybe just to keep contractors busy. Either way, it's a head scratcher. Lizzie Borden's Fall River home whispers of 1892's double axe murder. The bed and breakfast lets guests sleep, where history turned macabre. And spoiler, no one ever found the murder weapon, or did they? And the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana hides beauty behind its Creole charm. Built before the Civil War, it's said to be cursed. Visitors claim enslaved spirits still roam, especially little Chloe, the mischievous servant girl. Villisca's Axe Murder House in Iowa preserves a 1912 tragedy. The entire Moore family died in their sleep. Stay overnight if you dare. The house still feels heavy with the weight of unanswered questions. New Orleans Laurie Mansion screams with scandal. In 1834, a fire exposed torture chambers where enslaved people suffered in the today its French Quarter facade stands as a grim reminder of justice delayed and never truly served, as Alcatraz Island in California housed criminals and curses. The rock still echoes with tales of uh, escape attempts. Fun fact, the prison closed in 1963, but some say the birds that returned first had to be brave or clueless. Gettysburg Battlefield in Pennsylvania isn't just for history buffs. Troop movements, carved paths still walk today. Locals joke that Confederate ghosts get lost every July, arguing over which way the war went. Eureka Springs Crescent Hotel in Arkansas. He mixes quackery with charm DPD for Norman Baker's fake cancer. Cures left a legacy of oddity. Now it's a hotel where guests swear their beds rock, like hospital gurneys. Birdcage Theater in Arizona still smells like gunpowder. Tombstone's wild past lives on in bullet-riddled walls. Legend says Doc Holliday's ghost occasionally tips the piano player, though he never liked paying bills. Ghost hunters, history buffs, or thrill seekers, these spots deliver. Each place holds a story, a shadow, a reason to look over your shoulder. And hey, if you visit, maybe don't check your Wi-Fi signal strength. Just saying. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you next time. Tags, no links, images, or headings. Also, a clickbait title is required. First, I need to ensure the rewritten article doesn't mention the AI aspect and avoids any extra context not asked for. The original article lists haunted places in the US with brief descriptions. The user wants a storytelling approach, right? So each location should be presented engagingly, perhaps with some narrative flair, right? The structure should start with a courteous reminder to subscribe, and then the hook question. Each location's paragraph should be under 40 words. Also, a lighthearted joke related to the subject towards the end, and conclude with the specified phrase, emojis and formatting, like bold or italics, are prohibited. I need to create a clickbait title that's fun and engaging. Maybe something like Spooky Secrets, explore America's most haunted spots where history comes alive, for the title. Next, rewrite each section of the original article into concise, engaging paragraphs, concepts. Start with a question to hook the reader. Ensure each location's description is transformed into a story-like snippet, keeping paragraphs short, under 40 words. Insert the and with a joke about ghosts and Wi-Fi. Then the closing phrase, make sure that the HTML only uses wait well in somewhere if there is a tag, and avoid any markdown in the final response in wrapped out. So yeah, the plagiarism was really, really made it a mab. Ensure the flow from the hook to context to the list of locations is smooth. Each location's unique history and current status should be highlighted similar separ, because that was called the verify that all user instructions are followed. No links, no images, no headings, no formatting, no emojis. The title is in